Hi friends, welcome back to the Weekly Tweek, the show with a host who got recognized on the street during Halloween weekend, and I called my mom right after to tell her. She was very proud. This week, people really misunderstood what a Halloween costume is supposed to be. From J.D. Vance dressing as himself to Julia Fox seen here, and this isn't a joke, just the truth, this is actually what happened, dressed as Jackie Kennedy covered in her husband's blood moments after being assassinated. It caused quite a stir in the pop culture community. Fox defended herself, saying, "It was performance, a woman weaponizing image and grace to expose brutality. It's about trauma, power, and how femininity itself is a form of resistance." Honey, I could be wrong here, but I don't think dressing up as someone's most traumatic experience that happened in real life is a good Halloween costume. I love feminism, being a female myself, but if you wanted to wear a cute outfit covered in blood, there were so many other options. Carrie from Carrie, Pearl from Pearl, the bride from Kill Bill, Rachel from American Psycho 2, Jennifer from Jennifer's Body, just to name a few. Speaking of strong females out for blood, Billie Eilish called out a room full of billionaires.
Love you all, but there's a few people in here that have a lot more money than me. And if you're a billionaire, why are you a billionaire? No hate, but yeah, give your money away, shorties. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
I have never heard something so articulate before in my life. In just 45 words, she greeted an audience, stated a fact, questioned a situation, called to action, made a joke, and politely exited. My freshman year speech comm professor could only dream of such a delivery. And to top it all off, this humble queen didn't even mention that she donated $11.5 million to various charities fighting food inequality, climate change, and carbon pollution. Oh, Billie Eilish from the Bad Guy music video would also be a better costume for a bloody girl boss. And Sarah Carter from The Descent, and Bella in that one scene with the bloody wedding dress in Twilight. There's just so many options. But there are some people out there who are running out of options when it comes to feeding their families, since SNAP benefits officially went on pause on Saturday. In case you don't know, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP for short, is a government program that provides emergency funding for citizens struggling to afford food and groceries for themselves or their families. I myself have relied on SNAP in the past to make it through hard times, and I know several other people who do too. But due to the government shutdown, funding ceased and 42 million Americans face complete loss of these often life-saving benefits. Of course, this is a bad thing. Scary even for all those citizens who truly might not know where their next meal could come from. But in a court case earlier this week, Judge Jack McConnell ruled the administration could not cease paying SNAP benefits. Instead, the administration will use all of the $4.65 billion remaining from a contingency fund for SNAP for November benefits that will be obligated to cover 50% of eligible households. Though a win, a grocery budget slashed in half is still a major issue, especially since in past government shutdowns, SNAP benefits were still able to be paid in full. More lawsuits and court cases are to come to push for the full use of the contingency funding. But in the meantime, President Trump was busy hosting a Great Gatsby-themed Halloween party in Mar-a-Lago. This reminds me of that one scene from the Hunger Games. Let me show you.
Try one of these. They are divine.
No, I can't eat another thing.
Here.
What's this?
It's for when you're full. It makes you sick, so you can go on eating. How else could you taste everything?
Katniss Everdeen, that would also work as a strong female covered in blood, and it wouldn't cause any backlash. As well as Lorraine from Atomic Blonde, Maeve from The Boys, and Danny from Midsummer. Like, it just keeps going. Someone who does understand Halloween, though, Zohran Mamdani. He made quite the appearance, or several appearances, at several Brooklyn nightclubs during Halloween weekend to urge New Yorkers to hit the voting booths and make their voices heard.
Guys, my name is Zohran Mamdani. I'm going to be the next mayor of New York City. Are we ready to beat Andrew
Now there is a man who understands his voters. And I am a host who understands my viewers, all 27 of them. And I will now give you all a break from whatever this country is doing anymore and bring you our next segment, Warm and Fuzzies. I know, good things don't seem to be happening these days. But us here at the Weekly Tweek work tirelessly to gather some more positive news. Good things do happen, they just don't get the same limelight as the government collapse or starving children. But we've still managed to find some positive things happening to share with you all. To start, Elijah Wood, while revisiting his career highlight, stumbled into a wedding and greeted the couple to make their Middle-earth themed day a little more special. I know I'm probably alone in this, but I didn't realize that Elijah Wood was actually the size of a hobbit. And speaking of small and cute things, 6 new species of bats have been discovered. That sounds huge. I can only name like 3 kinds of bats. There's fruit bat, and vampire bat, baseball bat. But apparently, before this discovery, there are over 1,400 species of bats, almost 20% of all mammal species. They are also responsible for the pollination of bananas, avocados, and mangoes. I got really distracted by bat facts when my research team sent me the article about the 6 new species of bats. They can also fly up to 100 miles an hour. Anyway, more warm and fuzzies. A French shipbuilder has brought back the sail and schooner to decarbonize volume shipping. That's right, we are now reverse industrial engineering in an effort to lessen carbon emissions. Neoliner Origin is now officially the world's largest sailboat that has already made a successful trip from Brittany to Baltimore, traveling over 3,500 miles and emitting 80% less carbon than other ships making the same journey. Billie Eilish, your donation is already making a difference. The Nikon Comedy Wildlife Photography Competition has just released its finalists for 2025. There's not much else to say about it, so here's a fun little silly highlight reel we put together. And as usual, it's very difficult to find good news, so that's where we're going to leave this today. Next up, we get physical. Hi friends! Us here at the Weekly Tweek really like to come up with ideas that demonstrate I am young, and all the other hosts are not as young, because that's our brand, Gen Z. Anyway, welcome to our new segment, I'm sweaty and I know it. Today I'm going to be doing CrossFit. I'm going to try my best to keep up with this video. Okay. Oh, this guy goes old. What the heck? Oh God. He's still going. Oh God, okay. Okay. Oh, there's built-in rests. Okay. I almost were corduroys. Oh, okay. Rest time. Is he drinking? He's not drinking water. Oh, no. Okay. Yep. I am young. I am young. I am young. This guy's going crazy fast. This guy looks amazing now. Kind of jealous. I came up with this segment. This is my idea. Okay. It's rest time. Thank goodness he has the built-in rest times. Oh, okay. You know, I know my knees aren't going as high as his, but I'm doing my best. God, he looks amazing. Yep. Almost. Oh, that didn't sound too sexual at the end. Oh, okay, I can do that. That's easy. Okay, I do those all the time. Not really, but like, in theory I do, you know? Normally I'd like to be making more jokes. I think my current cardiovascular system is the joke. Okay. I'm gonna take this rest on the ground. Oh, jumping jacks, okay. You know, I never liked jumping jacks. I just never vibed with them, even when I was a kid. I'd rather do push-ups than a jumping jack, and I will shoot myself in the foot if we have to do push-ups after this, because I think I'll like the jumping jacks more than the push-ups at this point. God, he goes so fast. He moves amazingly. I bet he has a cool name, like Deshaun, Maverick, Clyde. Oh, okay. Am I doing these right? I want to be an inspiration to you all. He's slowing down. He's slowing down. He's tired too. We're equal. Me and Clyde are equals. It's just me and a cameraman in the room right now. And that makes me happy that no one else is here to see it in person. Okay. Oh my god. Let's wear a button up during this segment. It'd be so funny. Yeah, I can do it. I'm good at exercise. Oh, okay. Okay. I bet this guy's like really fast when he rides a bicycle. I don't know how much more we have. Nope, don't give up. Okay. Yelling helps. I always thought people were ridiculous for that. But it helps. Oh my god, are we done? Okay. Tune in next week to the Weekly Tweek. More things will be happening in politics and physical health. Good night.